Hello everyone, Crystal Dawn here. I'm so glad to be back together with you online today as we continue on our journey to hunt for treasure. Today I want to talk about hunting for treasure in controversy. We can also use the word disagreement or a difference of opinions, all of the things that we have to decide for ourselves out there in society and the world around us, what we believe and how we'll live. And I know that we've probably all noticed in this season that there's a lot of frustration and rage, and I like to use the word passion around things that we find are really important and that we value most. Social media has been blown up with things like politics, and there's some big issues out there that we have to take the time to think about what they mean to us and where we're going to stand. So in the midst of that controversy, I believe there is treasure. And that comes again in a relationship, learning how to have a decent conversation, decent meaning not condescending and rude, but genuinely listening to each other and understanding differences, asking really important questions. Those conversations allow us to better understand who we are and what we believe, as we are forced really to have an answer for the things that drive us on our day-to-day lives. So to disagree is healthy. It's really more important about how you disagree. Again, we don't have to be condescending or rude in order to not agree with each other on really, really important subjects. So I think if we work towards being united in love and not necessarily having to agree, but to find an understanding and a mutual respect for one another and let the relationship always be first. There was a time when I was afraid to talk about a lot of subjects because I didn't want to feel like people were trying to change me or they were arguing with me and I'd get offended or start to take it personal. But we really don't have to do that. We can relax and be who we are and be in those trusted relationships and know that it's okay to have a dialogue and agree at the end of the day, to disagree sometimes, but agree that we love each other and we both are united in Christ. So when I talk about united, I have a passion for our country. Obviously, our patriotism is not higher than God, that God is first, but there's a certain amount of pride in being raised and live in this country, and we have the right to vote and we have the right to opinions. And I think that passion can drive us to make a difference in the world around us. So we do need to use our voice for kindness and love, to go out there and leave the mark that we were intended to leave. Some of that mark involves close, deep relationship with others. So when we get angry or frustrated, that relationship is damaged, could be hindered. So I encourage you as you go and you have conversations as we look upon this long weekend of Labor Day, challenge yourself to talk to people that maybe you won't talk to before and be okay with that disagreement. Be okay with the what if or the silence in the middle of the conversation. So I'm not going to share my opinions right now, only because what matters to me is you and your heart and your passion. So get out there and have a discussion. Go out there and hunt for treasure with all of your heart. And remember that we are united because Christ died for all of us. Thanks a lot.